I read once, children serve as mirrors of their parents' forgotten selves. I basically wanted to please everyone. That was my motto from a very early age. I'm a good girl. I'm a very good girl. I was born Asya. In Russian, it sounds a little more like Asa. I was pretty much the model Sophia child. Well-behaved, polite, kind, obedient. Check, check, check. In Riga, children were taught to be part of a group. In America, I felt very much alone, different, and not accepted. I picked up the language very quickly. I picked up the culture very quickly. And I just really wanted to be a regular American girl. They knew about blowjobs. They knew about dark lip liner and giant hoops. And I was like this little immigrant girl who hadn't started shaving her legs yet. I was not allowed to wear makeup, but I, at some point, had stolen my mom's little tiny chunk of a lip liner that she had lying around at the bottom of a bag. We had a pretty early bedtime, but I would sneak my Walkman and I would listen to Z100's Love Phones. I was learning about a world that was larger than my own, and I kind of grasped what I had to do to fit in, to be cool. I told my parents, I'm changing my name. I'm not going to be Asya anymore. I shaved my legs. I wanted to be noticed and I wanted to be pretty. I just wanted to be wanted. In high school, I was known as the new exotic girl. And I kept thinking to myself, if they only knew. When male attention first came my way, I ate it up and I also defined myself by it. I still didn't know how to displease. I really didn't know how to say no, definitely not with any kind of strength. I took these flowers, these dumb blue flowers, as I went up to his very dingy room. All I remember is crying, having my clothes taken off, and then him asking me if I wanted to order Chinese food in bed. I cried. I said, God, that was dumb of me and so slutty. This is so embarrassing. And then I put it away for over a decade. Eventually, I stopped being a rag doll. Of course, then I gave birth to one daughter, followed by a second daughter. I realized that in order to raise strong women, I had to become a strong woman myself. I need to make sure that they have a better sense of self than I had. I didn't have friends in this country. I felt very much rejected. So one of the constant conversations we're having is about inclusivity. How can we be kind to the people that need it the most? I think of myself as a defender of my daughter's little spirits. And I know that even though our world is changing, it is going to chip away at this inner strength that already exists. So my job is to help preserve that strength and teach them to have faith in it. These little freedoms throughout their childhood are going to teach them to listen to their own inner voice, and they will know that they are as worthy as anyone else of making their own decisions. And if they're not the most polite girls on the block, I don't give a shit.